And thank you very much, Randy. Let's go right to our phone callers. First up, Nancy in Pennsylvania. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Nice talking to you again. I have a friend that I just found out that a friend of mine is a member of Rodney Howard Browne, one of his satellite church. And I looked into his statement of faith, and it seems like he believes in the essentials, but I know that he's into a lot of heresy. If he believes in the essentials, how does that make his ministry a cult, and how can I explain that to my friend?
Well, I think it's cultic for sure. And I don't think that he holds to the essentials of the historic Christian faith, because what he does is he uses the Christian words, but he pours his own meaning into those words. And from a sociological standpoint, I think he's a very dangerous person. I wrote a book called Counterfeit Revival, and Rodney Howard Browne is prominently featured in that book. There are so many false prophecies that he makes. He has prophesied that people by the droves were going to jump out of wheelchairs. People were going to be raised from the dead. But the reality is, as the Holy Ghost bartender, or the Holy Ghost hitman, as he prefers to call himself, and I was the subject of one of his tirades in a church in Southern California, which is a story in and of itself. But as the Holy Ghost bartender, he is using the power of suggestion to create placebos for psychosomatic symptoms and sickness. In truth, there's nothing supernatural about what he does. He uses the magic of mental manipulation. And so he is constantly beguiling and deceiving his devotees. He's an unreliable teacher, and as I would say, cultic. I wouldn't necessarily say that what he has is a cult, but certainly from a sociological standpoint, he is a counterfeit of the genuine article. He has unreliable revelations that can't be trusted. He uses linguistic subversion, theological perversion, and sociological deviance that I think is very, very terrifying. I saw it firsthand over a long period of time, and that is why he's included in my book, Counterfeit Revival.
Okay. And so in that case, what would happen if the Lord comes to my friend? How I guess we don't know how God would judge them, but can you give me an idea that she won't be lost if she's naive to it?
Well, I don't think it's the absence of truth that damns; it's despising of truth that damns. But having said that, I think it's important for you as a friend to let her know that she is in the context of a very unhealthy body, a body in which the pastor is using socio-psychological manipulation tactics to lure the devotees to all kinds of false paradigms of spirituality.